Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Caves of Cud, where we are... Boy, I have no idea how deep this is. We're about to go back down to level 14? I mean, we gotta be getting close to the end of this, right? I feel like we have spent we're closing in on half of this character's life inside Bethesda Souza. That's probably not actually true, but it feels like that, and it's bad. So one thing I wanted to check real quickly here. Let's unequip our Plastifer Jerkin. And see, I'm going to pass the turn a bunch of times. Okay, it did cause our temperature to change, but the weird thing is it went up and then it went down? So we're at negative 43 right now. We put this back on. This is conferring 8 cold resist. And we just wait, and 43. Okay, so the cold resist doesn't work in that way. It doesn't change our ambient temperature. It must just change the amount of damage we take from things that do cold damage? Which I guess means that we want to swap back to our vest? I don't know, man. I'm gonna put our vest back on because it's just a much better piece of armor. It's a big change in dodge. Alright, let's make camp. I can't cook with hostiles nearby. That is not a relevant thing to say to me right now. There are no hostiles nearby. We cleared the hell out of this floor. Alright. Who? Who is the hostel that is nearby? Is it referring to the people downstairs? I guess it must have been. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Alright, do we have... Hold on. Do we have the stuff for one of the quickness recipes? Yeah, I feel like we should go for some quickness. Let's do this one. Alright, we rolled minimum HP and minimum quickness. It's the worst possible version of that meal. Still, I think it's probably fine. Alright, let's do the thing. So, I have my carbine equipped. I think that's the right weapon for this moment. Let's just spray this dude down. Sorry, mark him first, and then... I would think that this should be able to... we are failing to penetrate a little bit here. Now we're getting it done. It's not happening fast. He's too stuck in the webs. Like all of the turtles are getting so stuck in the webs trying to approach us. Alright, tortoise rep down, fungus rep up, mechanimist rep up significantly. And then we have a lot of other turtles to kill. Oh, I do need to reload, that's true. I'm trying to just like spray into the crowd of them. I don't know why it refuses to start targeting the turtles that are actually close to me, though. That's a little annoying. Alright, you gotta die. How many turtles? This is a lot of turtles, man. At least the kickback's actually working against them. I'm gonna intimidate. Maybe you guys could buzz off. Man, I thought they were supposed to be intimidated. I'm still basically covered in turtles. Okay. Would you please... There we go. Alright, I think we are finally clear on the turtle thing. So, they must have killed somebody here. Frozen two-handed carbide hammer... I mean, do I want to use a two-handed hammer? Hold on. First of all, we know we're getting this. We know we're disassembling that. Okay, cool. I'm going to take the two-handed hammer. Frozen square cap. This is the thing that gives ego and intelligence. I mean, we don't really need that. I don't know. It seems like a useful thing. Grab that. Grab this. Let's take a second here. A lot of the time we have a spare hand. This two-handed hammer, it had 9 penetration on it. 9 penetration, 2d4 plus 1. I mean, it's a good weapon. Alright, let's try wielding that for now. It's frozen. Does that affect anything about it? I don't know. Hard to say. Let's remove this. Okay, the other fidget cell is also already full. I guess equip my neck ring in case we run into a baboon down here? And are these just bananas? I mean, yeah, get it, I guess. I don't know what we're going to do with bananas, but... And that's just yuckweed. Do we have... Do we have the skill points to pick up harvestry? I feel like we should grab yuckweed when we can. I mean, we have a bunch of honey, I guess. It's not that big of a deal. Did I tap? I did tap past it already. It is only 50 skill. I'm going to take it. I harvested a yuckweed stem. Seems like a good idea. Do not harvest anything from the banana tree. Alright, so... That's more yuckweed there. Also trash. Alright, so what is the deal here? We're just looking at a bunch of cryogenic vapor? Okay, I'm assuming we really don't want to walk into that, right? If I'm worried about my temperature, touching the cryogenic mist seems like a bad idea. There's a bunch of convalescence. I mean, it looks like this floor is certainly less complicated than some of the other floors we've been to recently. Are there stairs down? Have we seen any such stairs? Look. Actually, no? Huh. Well, does it just dead? I mean, I guess there's still a little space over here. I don't really want to crawl through the phase webs because I'm afraid I'm going to get voided. Huh. So yeah, there's just... If I hit yes here, yeah, that's what I was going to say. There are no stairs leading down. Maybe there was another staircase leading down on the previous level? Maybe this is not the only room down here. But you would think. So these vents are where the... No, this is a pillar, not a vent. It sure looks like a vent. Let's go back up. Were there... It sure doesn't look like there's another staircase down. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's go back down. There is this, like, very conspicuous area that we can't enter over here. Is this... That's a fused security door. Okay. Well, I mean... I still have my jackhammer, right? Some marble walls. I think I still have my jackhammer. We could take off our cloak for a moment. Yeah. Let's, equip. Can't auto-equip it. It did manage to unequip my hand stuff. Okay, and then we do need to load a power cell into that. And we just have out the wall, right? The wall has some significant armor. Okay, but then every once in a while you get it for 1500 damage. Just keep drilling at it, I guess. We could briefly power a structural stability, our structure bracelet, but I don't know that it's worth it. So the wall is now lightly damaged. Okay, now it's hot damaged. Hot damaged. That's the real damaged. Okay, yeah, that was easy enough. What is the thing crouching next to the staircase? Just your average everyday phase spider. There are inglenoks on the hearths of space-time where darkling things are. They are impossibly cavernous, and yet impossibly narrow. Thusly, it's explained how this gargantuan spider has legs that are crushed into the paper thinness of the void. They rise in lines like black braids in the night, until a joint shunts them off in another direction, back toward the thing's crumpled thorax and panting glands. I seem to have contracted some minor hiccups. I apologize. Alright, well, I still have my carbine. Let's, just shoot it. Right, it says it's hostile. I fail to suppress. Try again. Having a hard time dealing any damage to it. Oh dear, it's gone straight through the wall. Oh right, it's probably phasing, right? Yeah, it's phased, so of course I can't shoot it. It's not like in the same sort of reality that I'm in. Well, let's sprint away from it. Will it unphase at some point? It looks like it's not phased now. It's certainly not glowing. Nope, still phased. Well, we do have phase conjugate grenades, I believe. Is that true? I think we picked some up. I'm going to throw a phase conjugate high explosive grenade at it, and we will see what happens. Okay, he didn't like that. That was 20 damage. It didn't knock him out of being in the wrong phase, though. Which is, like, we need him to not be in the wrong phase anymore. Maybe if I got him to step into a phase web? Or maybe if I just let him get adjacent to me, he'll have to phase into melee attack me, one assumes. See if I can bait him into his own web. Well, if he's not willing to go into the web, then... Oh. The phase spider stepped in. He launched into a flurry of attacks. So wait, I phase out. Oh, when I'm in the web, I'm in the same phase as he is. So can I shoot him now? He hit me for 1,000,000. I did hit him. But yeah, he's really letting me have it here. Is he taking... I wish it would show me his... He's still fine. Okay, I'm going to hit a salve injector now before things get desperate. I think we have a lot of salve injectors at this point, so it's probably not a big deal. Yeah, we have 9. Okay, apply one. Alright, we got him down to injured. I'm gonna attempt to intimidate him. Okay, the bad news is it worked. Alright, we got him down to wounded. Oh, he's not marked. Sorry, I briefly lost sight of him, so the mark fell off. I can't even tell if we need to... Am I phased? I am not phased anymore. So I need to step into some new phase web. That's kind of a neat idea. Did I kill him? No, he's just not visible to me anymore. He must be behind one of the pillars. Seems like a time to reload. Okay, I'm still stuck, so we should still be in the right phase. Okay, there we go. Got him. I definitely didn't want that dude following me around. So, am I allowed to make camp here? Alright, let's just rest until healed, I guess. Hold on, reload, and then rest until healed. Boy, it sure is taking a minute. Okay, you no longer feel ill. That's good. I'm not 100% sure how that works in the first place, honestly. Alright, so that was another challenge. This place has presented us with a lot of different kinds of challenges. I am stuck in a phase web on the stairs. Can we please shake free of it and go downstairs? Okay. The Cryo Burial. Bethesda Souza, level 15. Okay, something spooky is up there. What is... I mean, first of all, that's a humor. That is a juicing cannibal. Equipped Bite Fist Metal Strut Missile Launcher. So, a thing to be aware of. And what is that? A frozen Rhinox. Average, hostile. This colossal mound of dimpled gray flesh tapers at the head into a sloping, thrice-horned snout pocked with the scars of a bestial rage. Okay, so we got an enemy who is equipped with a rocket launcher. That's got to be a high priority. How do we deal with that? Do I want to switch back over to my Eigen Rifle for this? What is the base accuracy of this weapon? Medium. I'm pretty sure the Eigen Rifle's high. Yeah. So let's throw a cell in this and let's take this seriously. That's the degree of seriously I'm willing to take it. Where's my other fidget cell? It's in something now. Oh, it's in the jackhammer. Let's pull it out. We might need it, you know? We might need it soon. Oh, the jackhammer. I'm still holding the jackhammer. Let's remove it. Let's put my ape fur cloak back on. And then, who knows? Maybe we'll end up needing the hammer here. Okay. Oh dear. He just fired. He missed. He hit that tank down there. Hopefully there wasn't anything in it. And I'm going to try to shoot through the two of them with my Eigen rifle. Okay. It worked. The missile launcher was destroyed. And the glass on this tank broke, but it looks like the tank didn't have anything in it. This tank just has dreadroot in it. A frozen Yempuris Phi. Wispy fronds undulate from this anemic plant, whose bulbily stem is already budding. Weird. Perfect and hostile. Yeah, it looks like a couple of the tanks ruptured. I guess it looks like he discharged his missile launcher at point-blank range. Like, the thing ran up on him, and he just blasted both of them all the way to hell. Alright, well, we're 2 pounds overweight now. Do I want to drop the Plastifer Jerkin now that it seems like maybe it's actually not that useful? You know what? No, let's hold off on that. I'm gonna just not banana, I guess. We don't really need these bananas. I just picked them up because they were a novelty. Okay. There's more spooky things. A phase spider. Okay, well, we know what a phase spider is. Interestingly, that phase spider's not hostile. Saad Amus, called the Sky Bear, whose princely bearing, fibrous physique, and pale complexion grant the impression that he was chiseled from some celestial stone of alabaster, casts his furious gaze on the world. He's equipped with the Flume Flyer of the Sky Bear and a ceremonial Vibro Kopesh. Very tough. So I guess we're real lucky that the rocket launcher didn't end up hitting him? I mean, I guess that's why this room looks to me like it was designed rather than generated. I guess that's why he's on that side of the room. It makes me nervous that it's making me do this, the trash thing manually. I'm assuming it's just because we can see a thing that is hostile to us, but it's making me wonder if maybe something did escape. If perhaps there is another invisible enemy like that, like the Invisitroll. I wonder, like, to what degree there's, like, scripting going on here. Because it is pretty weird that there were 6 tanks, and 4 of them have things in them, and 2 of them ruptured, and none of the ruptured tanks were the ones that have stuff in them. Alright, just a couple more. So I guess what we're learning here is that the phase spiders can't phase while they're in the mist? I don't know if that's ever going to be relevant to us, but maybe. Alright. We don't have much of a choice here. Let's just use the platform. The chrome platform begins to hum as it descends into the darkness. Oh! You finished a quest step. 2500 XP. We've located the Mechanimist compound, and we should be very welcome here. And I'm glad we are, because this looks like it could have been a situation otherwise. 5 Mechanimist pilgrims, all of whom are rated as average to us, could have been an issue. Hey everybody, how's it going? Live and drink, let's trade. Okay, you don't have anything, nothing fun. You have anything fun? No. Are there any, like, named characters in here? It's just a random cyberneticist. Is anyone important? I probably shouldn't take any stuff out of their chests. Haircounds. Acidic drool dribbles from the jowls of this snarling mastiff. So yeah, actual acid-dripping fangs. I'm really glad that I went to the trouble of becoming okay with the Mechanimists. Although we would have gotten most of the way there without having to sacrifice our artifact. Wait, was that a... I thought for a second I saw a guy on fire, but it's just a guy who is rapidly strobing, because he's ecstatic. That's a mechanimist priest. He's got some kind of artifact full of oil. I love the fact that I can tell from a distance that it has 24 drams of... I don't know what it is, but I do know that there are 24 drams of oil inside of it. Hey, what's your deal? A catechist. He has nothing to trade. He brandishes his prayer rod in order to assist students in learning their verses of the Canticles Chromaic. Okay. You guys look important. Ooh. I do like missiles, is the thing. Do I want to sell you... I mean, we could sell him some stuff, right? We have a hammer that we probably don't need. 2 hammers, in fact. Yeah, I'll sell these. We'll stick to the 2-handed hammer. Okay. Good idea, I think. She recites the Canticles Chromaic with reverberant gusto, gesturing emphatically with her hands and her weird artifact. And here we have a mechanimist paladin. He marches forth in the holy metal raiment of the Cassafessence, ready to lay down his life in the name of the Argent Fathers. Does he have anything fun to say? Nope, nothing. Everybody here is very boring. You guys are not nearly as cool as the Ushir. So... What do we want to do here? Oh, are you special? No, I think that's just another paladin. Yeah, okay. Somebody around here has to be special. Okay, you look like something. Stop running. The Warden of the Sanctum. Culled from the Temple Paladins, the stoic visage of this Sanctum Warden might as well have been shaped from chrome. He stands behind his azure aegis in the catatonia of a singular purpose, to defend the Holy Rock from interlopers. The Holy Rock. I have questions about the Holy Rock. Please stop running away from me. Oh, there's like a bunch of you dudes. Do you guys have anything cool? Ooh, Uber Nostrum injectors and weird artifacts. Still, more things than are dreamt of in my philosophy. Well, I would like your Uber Nostrum injector. Hold on a second. Do you all have Uber Nostrum injectors? No. You have... Oh, good tacos. This guy has weird artifact. Okay, I mean, we're going to get that Uber Nostrum injector. Ah, here we go. Fine Hoshaya, the High Priest of the Rock. As the flaming sun warms the empty void, so the rock warms us. Yeah, would you like a little bit of water? Alright, we are at 680 reputation with the mechanimists. We can go higher. And we could learn proselytize. Is that a thing I want to do? I mean, is proselytize even going to be good for me? Isn't the hit roll on that ego-based? We might want to have a lot of reputation with the mechanimists too, right? They seem important. Is there anything else? No, not really. Boy, you have some very valuable artifacts. Gosh, I wish I could identify stuff that's in other people's inventories. And you're my guy, right? The beetle emits an almost subliminal glow. So hold on, I'm not going to insert the disc yet. Is there anybody around here that we can talk to about this? I don't want to just cause a problem. That's a control switch, but we don't know what for. Let me just look around a little bit more. I don't know if they're gonna like freak out. I mean, probably not, right? I'm a good friend to them. Ooh, that's just a bunch of fresh water. So we have a coroller here, a reprogrammed scrap shoveler. Just a bunch of friendly people. And then, yeah, a bunch of fresh water. I feel like I shouldn't steal their freshwater pool, and also I don't really need it. So let's not bother. I don't need it and I can't carry it as well. Although actually we did just trade off a couple of hammers. No, we're still actually pretty close to our weight limit. So they don't mind me going through their trash. Which makes sense. It's trash. This is the stuff they decided they don't want anymore. But they probably... I bet they would have more feelings about me going through their treasure chests. Alright, it looks like maybe there's not that much else going on here. Like, this area is... It's cool. It's impressive. But it's certainly not as... Hey, everybody, what's happening in here? A disciple of the Sightless Way is coming. You'll want to do something about that? I'm confused. I feel like somebody should have stopped that disciple. Alright, well I'm gonna wait here until my brain recovers. Let my brain relax. Okay, everything's fine. Nope. Okay, the disciple's just gonna live there and reconfusionate me anytime I walk near. That's pretty weird. I feel like I'm your guest, and also you guys really like me, and somebody should do something about that. Well, I'm certainly not in a position to do anything about it, so... Alright, I'm just gonna do this, and we're gonna be ready to run away if we have to. Insert disc. Is everybody cool? Seems like everybody's still cool. Well, that was it? So now we just go... Do I just bring it back? Return to Gritgate and speak with Otho. Okay, I don't know, I guess I thought there was going to be more to it. Okay, it really bothers me that there's a corner of this place that I haven't seen yet. I mean, do you think people will freak out if I just smash this dude to death with a hammer? Can't examine stuff while confused. Stuff's happening. It seems like... Okay, they're not attacking me. They're attacking the other thing. I'm just gonna chill until my brain goes back to normal. I mean, they love me. Why would they attack me? Right? Nobody's hostile to me. Everybody's friendly to me. Yeah, some kudzu was spawned. Fufine Hosaya has force-shielded. He who dons the chrome mantle is as one with his fathers. Argent trestles spill forth from his scalp to his waist. Years of proximity to the Beetle have blanched his irises to a chrome hue. His glistening lips are parted. The priestly mantle of his station is embroidered with 1,000 stitches. In the grip of each of his sinewy hands are chrome-plated pistols, bequeathments of the Argent Father who inhabits the rock. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that he's just walking around with sick chrome pistols. How's everybody doing? What's going on right here? That chest is, like, it's glowing, though. Does anybody think that's weird? Okay, no. I can't move through kudzu, is what I'm learning. So how do I would still really like to go over there, please? Well, I don't want to kill the kudzu, because it's friendly, and I'm worried that they'll have feelings about that. Okay, I guess we're good, then? I guess that's all there is to do here. It doesn't seem like there's anybody else to talk to or anything. Do we want to... I guess there's no reason to come back here except that there are Beetles on the other floors. I'm just thinking, like, I was kind of expecting to get I don't know. I was expecting that when we found the Mechanimus Temple, there'd be more to do here. It would be a little bit more like Gritgate. Like, at least a recoiler or something, you know? What does this control panel do? Do we know? Is this going to be a problem if I hit this? Is everybody going to freak? I mean, I kind of want to just press it. You hear a distant click. Okay. That's interesting. So presumably I opened something? That would be my feeling on the situation. Maybe it's in that area. I mean, the map doesn't look different at all. Can we trade with you? Nope. Scrap shovelers have no objects. I don't know. I mean, it seems entirely possible that the thing that we did is in that little side room that we're not allowed to go in because of the kudzu. So let's make this trade. I definitely want some Uber Nostrum. Seems like a really obvious thing to have. Can we... I can't choose to pull the chem cell out of this in this inventory screen. I think I want to get rid of Ari. I don't think there's any chance we're going to use Ari. This would be a fine time to sell it, but I want to take that cell out first. Alright, there we go. Let's trade Uber Nostrum Injector for Ari and, I don't know, some other stuff. Ari, and I'm not going to use this, or that, or this other stuff, I don't know, maybe. Oh, the keys. Wow, these are really valuable. But we're probably not going to need these, right? And if we ended up needing them, we could certainly come back here. Alright, let's make that trade. Okay, Uber Nostrum seems like a good thing to have. You have weird artifacts, we have no idea what they are. I sort of want to buy them just because we have no idea what they are, but they're probably just his pistols? Are you visibly equipped? Weird artifact, so those might be his pistols. I have no idea. I have no idea, there's no way to know. I'm not going to attack the kudzu. I'm really worried that if I did, people would turn hostile, and as tough as I am, the number of enemies here could be a real issue. So I guess we're just going to recoil out. I'm not going to take anything from any of the chests because I assume I would get in trouble. But like if I didn't, if I just look. What if I just look? What if I don't take anything but I just look? Let's have a quick just look at that chest over here that seems to be glowing for whatever reason. Oh, interesting. Everybody has left the area. I'm gonna smash the kudzu now. Kill the yonder brush, kill the kudzu. So this is just like people's personal quarters, I guess? Oh, heirlooms of Cud. I mean, what do you think? I probably wouldn't get in trouble, right? There's nobody here to see it. I'm just saying, that's a yellow textbook. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm taking it. I'm gonna take this Boom Rose arrow as well, because it's weightless. I'm not gonna take their freshwater. Because I'm a decent guy. And yeah, nobody cared. Nobody cared at all that I took that. So I'm going to take this stuff too. Well, I'm going to break all this stuff and then I'm going to take it. Oh, just making absolutely sure because people are showing up in the hallway. Alright, how about this one? Yeah, grab it all. We may as well, right? We're probably never coming back here. It would be a real pain in the ass to come back here. And sure, Vine Wafer, why not? Now see, this is different. I'm thinking it's not as safe. Well, I'm not visible. The chest is visible, though. And the chest is not glowing anymore. It's probably not actually special. It's just like whatever was going on with that guy was affecting it. So it seems like people come in here. I'm guessing that these guys have like a routine where they're supposed to go to their chambers, but they're having a problem because they're all stuck on each other. Like the guy on the right is trying to go out into the main base. Alright, I think we can probably just recoil out of here now, back to Gritgate. I feel like the chests that are in front of people cannot be safe to loot things from, right? Yeah, I'm just not... I don't want to do a thing that could start a fight. We are very outnumbered. So I guess let's just go home. We did it. Oh, let's read a book. I guess let's read a book. We got this fun new book. Heirlooms of Cud. Not, I think, a book we've seen before. Attachment to physical objects is a peculiar phenomenon. Often, the bonds we form must transcend physical values. They are steeped in history and rolled in tradition, and they elude rational explanation. It is unsurprising, then, that my research findings indicate certain preferences are held by the myriad factions of Cud for certain types of items. These preferences, each surely sculpted by some historical event lost to memory, persist in the veneration of certain cherished heirlooms. I've assembled a catalog of these preferences for posterity. Oh, interesting. So this is like real information, huh? But like, what does it mean? Because we don't know, there's not a way that I can just be like, here, have a gift. Right? We couldn't walk up to a succulent and be like, have my shoes. Interesting. I wonder what... Huh. Well, now that we've got it on video, we can just donate it. Alright, so where's my Gritgate recoiler? Let's jam a power cell in that and then get the hell out of here. I'm going to pull the cell out of this. And put a cell in here. Okay, you are transported. Hey guys, good news. I'm great at everything. Also, I met many Beetles. Do you dudes have any globes that you wouldn't mind me, I'm supposed to take back to Otho, right? Because I sure would like a wondrous flaming cannon. No, not this, sorry. I meant, yes, I have succeeded in decoding the signal. Well done, apprentice. Present the disc. I've been promoted to the rank of Journey Friend. Also, that's a level up. Well, maybe it's not. I thought we were... Okay. I must bring the decoded signal to Barathrum immediately. Return in a few hours. By then I'll have discussed our next course of action with Barathrum, and I will have further instructions for you. Okay. Well then. Oh, wait a minute. That door was not open before. I'm allowed to go in here, right? I'm a Journey Friend. People love me here. Just checking the turrets. Okay, everything's still fine. A globe. Their library. Is that a chair that's kind of bear-shaped? It's a chair. It's a chair bear. Historians of leisure divide all epochs into the following 3 ages. The span before Ursine creatures evolve or civilizations rise to admire them. The span between Ursine prominence and a civilization's capacity to fashion divans in their likeness, and thence the span until the civilizations fall. Apparently chair bears are tremendously important. So... These doors were locked before, right? I'm allowed to go more places now because I'm a Journey Friend? I am a good friend. There's no two ways about that. I'm assuming they would get pretty cross with me if I stole books from the library. Then again, it's a library. That's what they're for. So this is just a loudspeaker. That's a great big pool of fresh water. This is their purification system, maybe? Glass hydraulic pipe. Functions as part of a hydraulic transmission system carrying hydraulic power between locations. And here we have a fusion pumping station. Bits of tiny matter are smashed together behind the loom of a chrome cylinder, and the heat is used to suck water into pipes for dispersal. It contains plumbing, enabling it to function as part of a hydraulic transmission system. Neat. Aloysius. Have we met this? We haven't spoken to this one before, right? Of course, it was only a matter of time before you came to speak to me. I don't suppose I can convince you to let me tend to my duties in peace. I know nothing of interest to a wayfarer. Each of my days is like the others. I maintain and protect my children, and this is enough. If I desire conversation, there is Ereshkigal. Who's Ereshkigal? Ereshkigal is the mainframe computer of Gritgate. She keeps watch through the thin world, as she would put it, while we maintain her presence in the thick world. I feel as though she and I understand one another. So you're not into conversation. Speaking to other organics is as strenuous to me as any physical exercise. Yo, dude, I feel you. My reclusiveness is not born of antipathy. I simply cannot converse as easily as you do and don't wish to learn how. Yo, I get it. I'm sorry, man. I'll leave you alone. So, sometimes interaction is just... It is. It's exhausting. It's part of the reason I don't spend a lot of time around people. Okay, do any of the people that we've already spoken to have new text for us now that we are a Journey Friend? Or now that we've done a very significant thing? No, this all looks the same. Yeah. This is all the same. Do you have any new stuff? Can we trade? And you do not have any new stuff. Well, I guess we could just chill, right? Do you have any fun stuff? Spiral borer. What sort of giant man thing carried a 40-stone chrome satchel on their shoulder? The answer is not known, but a clue is stenciled on the side of the satchel, a drill pointing downward into a well. What? I didn't answer any of my questions. What is this mod? Radio-powered. This item can be recharged via broadcast power. Oh, neat. I don't know how we would use that, but that's cool. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. You had a 100. Yeah, like 3 is important. Do we have a lot of 3 bits? One of the bits we did not have very many of. We do have 5 3s. That's not so bad. Oh, also, since we're no longer in the cold place, let me refigurate my inventory a little bit. First of all, definitely nylon body pack. Secondly, there's not really a good reason to be using those over these. Do the Oh, the ape fur gloves do just have a flat point of armor on them. That's definitely interesting. But these are good. I should probably have something equipped. You know, just in case I need to do a thing. And then... boy. Where are my fidget cells? We should pull the other fidget cell from whatever it's in and make sure that it's full. Yeah, I guess it's fine for it to stay in there. If it is full, it's not like we're going to need to do anything with it. Okay. So this is a room we definitely weren't allowed in before. They're all just recharging. They're in sleep mode. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, beep, boop, beep to you too. He has no things. What am I looking at here? This is like the medical lounge. Okay. Huh. Well, looks like we might... Yeah, we're also allowed in the upper section now. It's so hard to know what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do, and I really don't want to cross the line anywhere, right? Like, I would get super murdered. Am I allowed to go down the stairs? Oh, I am. Bathroom study. Oh, wait, we went down here before. This is a thing. Maybe not with this character, but yeah, this is not new. Am I allowed to go down the other stairs? The ones I was previously not allowed to go down? Can I walk through here? I totally can. What's out this side? Did we ever actually look at this? No, it's just more generic underground area. Alright, well, there are the stairs over here that I wasn't allowed down before. They were a locked door. Let's see about these ones, because it seems like there's basically... Okay, no, I'm still not allowed to do this one. Alright, well, has it been long enough? Yes, I brought the decoded signal to Barathrum and he's finished musing on it. We have fresh instructions for you, journey friend. Are you ready to hear them? Yeah, absolutely, of course. Barathrum needs you for an undertaking of great importance. You must journey to Almondporch, far to the north. There the spindle stretches from earth to sky. Oh. Unfortunately, a troublesome merchant from the consortium of Phyta has relocated there and declared itself Earl of Almondporch. We need you to broker a deal so that we may lease control of the spindle. Failing that, you'll need to dispose of the self-appointed Earl. Be careful on your approach to Almondporch, journey friend. So far east into the reaches of Khud, the Putis Templar lie in wait. Well, who are the Putis Templar? Apparently they love me. The Putis Templar, or the Sons and Daughters, as they call themselves, are an order of knights who claim descendancy from the Eaters, the ancient folk who wrought the chrome halls of Khud. Beware them, for while they despise all mutants, they harbor a special malice for Barathrum. Take care that you do not find yourself inside one of their slave pens. And what is the purpose of this? Why do you need the spire? That will be revealed to you in due time. Do not forget your place, journey friend. Whoa, that's a little harsh. I mean, obviously I'll do it. Just like, you could be nicer about it, is all. Okay, no, we have nothing new to say to him. I was kind of hoping that somebody would, like, explain to me my new privileges. Am I allowed to take the books out? Because, like, I would like to. I have use for them. So, okay, now we're very close to a level up. We're only like 3,500 XP off of a level. Well, we do have a book that we could take back to, we do have a book that we could take back to, what do you call it, the Stilt. If we wanted to do that. It kind of seems like there's not a lot else to do in here right now, aside from, like, check people's inventories. Yeah, let's talk to you real quick. What do you know about Omenporch and the self-appointed Earl? Oh yeah, maybe I could, like, ask everybody. Well, it's a lovely place, and the bananas are delicious. As for the so-called Earl, well, I'm loath to recognize nobility to begin with, and I cannot decide whether Asphodel claiming Zeron title is better or worse than if Z inherited it. This is, I guess, a plant pronoun. Asphodel. So those teleporting lightning plants are called asphodelites. I assumed that was the name of a species, but maybe that's like a faction. They're followers of Asphodel. Interesting. I actually came over here to check out your inventory. I mean, like, I've seen Z and Zer before. I don't mean to say that this is what do you call it? I don't mean to say that this is a pronoun only a plant would come up with, but, you know, plants don't have the same gender breakdown that we do, right? Because, like, different parts of the same plant effectively have different genders, right? Listen, I'm not a plant scientist, as you can definitely tell. We do have a lot of stuff. I'm not so much looking to take any of your stuff. I'm kind of just looking at my own inventory and figuring out what I might want to part with. Although, trading a bunch of things that we don't intend to use for gold nuggets, for the gold nugget might be a smart move. Like, yeah, let's give you this bronze key, this schema soft that I think we probably won't use. What else do I think would be cool to part with? Oh, apparently I have this. Can I? Nope, I cannot break it down during the conversation. We have a lot of empty injectors. I'm inclined to hold on to all of the injectors, though. I don't see any reason to drop them. Oh, we could cure a fungal infection. To be perfectly honest with you, though, at this point, with it not having spread after all this time, I'm wondering if it's necessary. It might be the case that it's actually smart to just hold on to it, because it is giving us a point of armor value at really no cost, and it's not like we have anything else that we'd be equipping in that slot, right? I will give you my Plastifer Jerkin. That's a thing I don't need. And trade for, like, these. That's quite a bit of weight lost there. And then I don't really want to take on 60 drams of water. So, your salve injector, and I'll give you some water. I think I'm okay with that. Okay, that definitely pulled our weight down a little bit. And we got to consolidate a little bit of, oh, I am very hungry. Do you mind if I start a big fire inside of your base? No, of course not. We're all friends here. Let's preserve, and then it doesn't have to be anything special. Kind of curious, has this thing been replenished? Nope. Oh, that's Aloysius. Yep, sorry, that's my bad. Live and drink in peace, my friend. Hey, Hortensa, what do you know about Omenporch and the self-appointed Earl? Nothing other than a pet theory of mine that the spindle is a liquid in laminar flow. Oh, that's not directly relevant. Okay, thank you. It's not really directly relevant to my concerns at the moment. So everybody else has gone to bed. I'm gonna do a rest until morning, I guess. Which is control... Is it this one? No, that's 100 turns. There we go. That's rest until morning. Wait until people come back out of the bedrooms. Because I do have some questions. You know what about you? Mr. Shem1, I do not even have the option to ask you. Well, I guess let's... Oh, no, here comes Q-Girl. Hey, Q-Girl. Nope, I'm not allowed to ask you. Weird. Where's Spare Fusile? Okay, let's do a wait 100 turns thing. Nope, nothing. Well, do we want to buy any of the stuff here? Like, the cracked robotics housing is... It's not a terrible idea, but it is $100 worth. Like, we probably don't even need it. Yeah, I'll just skip it for now. So I guess we just need to go to the Spire and talk to the Earl. Well, let's go upstairs. Let's go back up. Ugh, it really annoys me though that there's not like an easier way to leave. After like the second time you walk out of Gritgate, you should be able to just press the zoom out to world map button from Gritgate and have that totally work. Let's go to the Stilt, trade in this book, get ourselves a level up, and then I don't really know what our plan is from here aside from just doing the thing. Like, if we were to try to get more powerful, I don't know how we would do it. Oh, that was only 900 XP. I was expecting 3600 because that's what the other yellow textbooks have been. Well, bummer. Alright, let's... I guess make a fire? Apparently I'm hungry again already. Oh, I already have a camp nearby. Are you sure? Yes, I totally do. Over there by the Chrome Pyramid. I mean, I don't know if this is my camp, but it's certainly a camp. Alright, a Dawn Glider feather, a thread from an Issachari bander, a dram of dog throne, and a nip of glorious salt. Hey, I finally found an ingredient that's food. So, I mean, am I going straight to the Spire? The tile the Spire is in? Yeah, that's Almond Porch. Boy, it feels like... okay, I guess. We're so powerful, right? We're just so damn powerful. What could possibly stop us? I'm, like, very nervous about this, though. We're going to cross the river at a narrow point, because I don't want to run into a Rhymewick in the river. And then... this would be the way to do it, right? Ah, this makes me nervous. Jungle... huge banana groves. Banana groves look like Elovolta from the top, though, and that makes me a little nervous. Okay. Let's try it. So, yeah, definitely just loaded with Asphodelites, although these ones are cool. Hey, wait, how does the Consortium of Phyta feel about me? -115. So that could be a problem. Aggressive members will attack you, but overall the Consortium of Phyta doesn't care about you. Okay. Well, let's just try to be careful. Oh, I've been attacked by an irritable palm, which has hit me really quite hard. Okay, so some of these plants are hostile. And I'm a little worried... Haha, I've given him my fungal infection. Take that, nerd. I'm a little worried about fighting back. Like, is that a bad idea? Is this... okay, it will not just open. The Asphodelites have become hostile. They are now rated as trivial. They still hit pretty hard. But I am getting stuns off. Let's give them a good conk. I mean, we hit pretty hard with our hammer. It's still frozen, by the way, which is not what I was expecting. Let's... will it let me cook here? I would love to get some health. Yeah, it totally will let me cook here. Let's cook from a recipe. Let's make the classic cider and herbed bear jerky. Alright, 13 HP, 5 quickness, not bad. So that's a kind of hostile plant we've seen before, right? The Red Death Daka. And this is a scary bug. Addy! Spindle glitter rained from heaven and sowed the holoptic valley of the Addy's eye. It sprouted gluttonous molecules that sucked the hue from the bug's head, chest, and wings. It unrendered the Addy and left it to flit from leaf to leaf, half blind and dirgeful. Yeah, I've been there. Sometimes I feel pretty dirgeful, I get it. Alright, so there's like a lot of hostile trees around here. I'm going to try to walk around a little bit. So I think it's safer to come up, yeah. I mean, we're going to have to kill that bug. That bug is hostile. What gun do I have equipped? My Eigen rifle? Which, it has a fidget cell in it. That's probably fine. Let's blast him. Uh-oh. Some kind of teleporting is happening. That's a cyclopean gibbon. Limbs like fur-dressed spindles spring his slender frame across the brachiated world. One eye breaks the plane of his furless face. A lack of depth perception would inhibit his throwing efficacy, were he not able to triangulate his viewing plane with his duplicates. So they, like, live in colonies and they pass targeting information to each other somehow? I'm gonna try to kill this tree here, too. The cyclopean gibbon was just killed by... It looks like they're fighting those plants. I want to shoot this one. Alright, I'm hitting lots and lots of different kinds of trees. They are not dying easily. Yeah, we're consistently hitting all of the trees. Are these gibbons mad at me now? No, they're totally cool with... Maybe they're coming down here to help? Okay. Problem solved. This one, I imagine, is pretty messed up already. So we were shooting through it there. Is my solar cell charged? Yeah, okay. Let's take this cell out, jam the solar cell in there, and then... There we go. I don't want to get, like, too dramatical about it. But I'm really proud of the way... Ooh, fancy. I'm really proud of the way this character has gone. I feel like we've used a lot of system mastery. They're just... I don't know what they're all fighting. I'm just going to try to ignore the hostile plants, just avoid them. Is that a small stone on the ground? A large stone, in fact. Right, like, I feel like we learned a lot of things over the course of the previous characters' lives. And we've really put a lot of those things to use in a meaningful way in this character's life. I mean, there's got to be a way into this building, right? Well, I mean, I guess we know a way into the building. But there's probably more than one. Alright, I'm going to try to fight this palm tree with our hammer. Let's see how this goes. You backswing, got it for 6. So we're definitely doing damage. And we could probably conk it. I'm like chain stunning it, it looks like. Yep, the conk works. The sappy, irritable palm falls asleep. So we managed to really deliver a lot of disables there. It does have a lot of armor, so sometimes we just don't get through. But we're hitting the backswings a lot, and it's not really dealing a ton of... Okay, never mind. I was about to say it's not really dealing a ton of damage to me, and then it hit me for 26 damage. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy to have leveled up at least. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm kind of coming around on this fungal infection. I'm like pro-fungal infection now. Oh, hey, it's one of those bugs. Well... Oh dear. That's a problem. Do I have... we could try and intimidate? Oh, I wasn't expecting them all to teleport in on me like that. We don't have yonder thing, do we? I don't think so. I mean, I could... Boy, this is a problem. It's just, it's so many of them all at once. We can't recoiler when we're in combat. But I could try a salve injector, and then if we could just... We probably are at... Yeah, we're at this level of damage because we already took all of the discharges. So we probably don't get hit for very much. in the next turn or two. So... Salve Injector, Intimidate. Boy. Ooh, this is terrifying. It's very fucked up, though, that we could be here and, like, have no enemies anywhere near us, and then all of a sudden take over 150 damage and be completely locked into a space. Like, that sucks a lot. A character should not have to be as powerful as we are to not suddenly up and die in that way. Alright, you know what? I am real nervous about this, and I would like to give myself an opportunity to just really think this out. So yeah, I'm doing it. In part, I apologize everybody, but also in part, this is the most brilliant scheme I've ever come up with to make sure that you all watch an ad. So, that's where we're going to stop for today, and when you come back next time, after you watch the ad, you will see how I managed to wriggle my way out of this. God, I sure hope I managed to wriggle my way out of this. And we'll see you then.